Yeah, I better check before. What's going on, everybody? Last night I was sorting out some stuff out of my backpack, and my wallet came loose. And I have my credit cards or my debit cards when I use them. I don't know, sometimes I always put them back in the slot. I just put them in my wallet, folded, and put it back, right? And yesterday I was taking it out for whatever reason, and shit went everywhere. And one fell down, just bounced. I saw what it was, so I saw that it was the back of a credit card white, and it fell down through one of these slots, and I can't see. And it was yesterday, like towards the evening, so I'm not gonna go down there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, buddy. How you doing? Sorry, I've been gone. Um, um, well, let me get a water and something to drink. I'll get into it right now, and I'll start talking about that. Thank you for coming back, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you for being loyal, by the way. Like always, I really appreciate it. All right, so let me get a water and a cup because I'm gonna do something real quick. I know you have. You're very loyal. I appreciate it, Hunter. You're always there. I appreciate it. We're gonna do a taste test. We're gonna do a taste test today. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. If ever I ever start a fan club or something, dude, you'd be like the number one guy on there, dude. You'd be the president. I swear, dude. You get a T-shirt, a hat, and a bumper sticker that says California Bear 619 fan club. I am thinking of making stickers again, actually, by the way. And actually, I'm thinking of making stickers here. That glare. Sorry, guys. Let me leave the door open. That's why I leave the screen door open. I wish there was a background. There, that was better. The only thing it lets the flies go inside. Yeah, that's a little better. Anyways, my pitch at e-begging again. Doing my barcodes and just making those into stickers and just start placing them all over. Wherever you place people that put the stickers at shit, so that people just scan them. Oh, well, what the hell, It's like whatever. But I think I should do one going to my channel actually, with another one next to it or something like that. Something like that. Anyways, it is what time is it? 10:16 Pacific Standard Time. Today is Sunday, May 31st, the last day of May. It is 64 degrees in lovely San Diego. So I went for my coffee. I don't normally drink regular coffee, so I went down to get my energy drink. I went and got a Ghost, and I got my favorite flavor. Actually, I like the green apples, but just recently I discovered they make the Welch's Grape Ghost. So this is the number one, guy. This one actually beats all my favorite monsters, by the way. So this is top notch right here. So we're doing a taste test between my favorite energy drink Ghost, actually energy drink period, which is a grape, grape Ghost, versus McLovin. What's going on, buddy? What's up, man? I'm doing a live stream. I'm back. I'm gonna drink some coffee, but I'm doing a taste test. So this I've seen ads for this, and strategically marketing what they did. As soon as you walk in, they have these big refrigerators. I mean, you walk in, you have to go around towards the rest of the refrigerators for the rest of the drinks and everything, and the beer's all in the back. They're really smart. Don't drink that shit, I know, dude, but I just gotta have it. I'm addicted. This one's a weird yerba mate. It's all psychedelic shit. It's got the Grateful Dead and stuff on it. Drink weird. So this one is a mystical mint yerba mate. Organic caffeine, plant-based. Let's see. We're just gonna do a taster's taste. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing, dude. Not two of them right now in a row. Later on. I've been on medication, bro. My back and hip have really bothered me really bad. So now that I haven't been hitting the the Tylenol, I've been hitting the gabapentin, double dose twice a day. So I'm at 600 milligrams 2 times a day now. So yeah, I'm fine to stay awake sometimes. I can't read the damn things. It's a brew of organic mate, purified water, organic cane sugar, organic natural caffeine, citric acid, organic natural, but including organic spearmint oil. Yeah, organic, huh? Stinker Man, where? Speaking of people have been gone for a while, dude. Where the hell have you been? I was worried about you, dude. Everybody, this is the guy that I was asking about. I couldn't remember his name. I just remember like a couple days ago. Where's he been? Dude, where you been, man? Are you all right? Doing okay? You didn't sound too good the last couple times. Anyways, I'm open the Jerry Mate first, and I'm gonna do it. I know you do, dude. I do too, dude. But hey, man, you just how do you say? You have to make the best of what you got, bro. That's it. Accept it. You know, it's okay, bro. Raiders we. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna pour it into a glass. So it looks like dirty water, basically. Says expect. It does have a little bit of a mint smell to it. It does have a really strong mint. Mm. It's okay. It's flat. It's not real fizzy. That's the only thing. It's not fizzy at all. So I expected something fizzy like like a little bit like Ghost or even Monster. Hunter, good question. Who do I got for the NBA Finals, Knicks or Spurs? You know what? I was just talking that with my dad the other day because he was asking me about the finals, and I haven't had any like access to any NBA because even when I had FUBU, they didn't have a contract with NBA. So I think I'm gonna have to like pay somebody to watch the finals because I am actually from the West Coast, but I'm a kid from the '70s, and I remember the Knicks were really popular in the '70s. They've only won a championship in 1970, I believe, and the last time they went to the NBA Finals was in '73, and I think they lost. I'm not sure if they won that one too or not. So I will take the Knicks, guy. All right. So Stinker, you all right then? All right, dude. It's all good, man. I'm glad you're back. By the way, here, cheers, bro. I thought you were going to the Philippines. By the way, did you change your mind, or are you just trolling me, dude? Because I'm not sure if you're trolling me or not. You know, I'm like, whatever, dude. That's cool. So basically, it's just flavored water. So that's not a bad thing. I wanted to taste it. So okay. All right, I'll save my ghost for later, and I'll finish drinking this. Bear, would you ever get into day trading? You mean like the stock market, crypto? Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're asking, Stinker? It tastes like something else, actually. That's what they're going by. Somebody asked me something like that when I was online. Hey, is that? I'm like, no, dude. It was a ghost, a green one, the green apple. They thought I was buying this, and they think this is from the dispensaries because they have stuff like this at dispensaries, but that's something else. I've never tried any of that stuff ever, and they're probably not real cheap either. I gotta get these planted. Yeah. So who won? Did San Antonio win? Obviously. Really? I didn't watch any of it. Like I said, I didn't watch any of the game. I did watch the game on the championship. It was in the football soccer. That was a good game. PSB versus uh oh god, dude. Oh god, dude. See, there it goes. I forget the name of the team. They're not from Manchester, no, because that's Manchester United and Man City. Um, oh god, dude. They're red and white. Yeah, dude. I mean, they got. Did you see the schedule? It's not a last place schedule, that's for sure. I'll tell you that, dude. But what it is, man. That's all right. I just, I just want to see a team that's gonna try and put an effort and not quit. Like last year, dude, and the year before, they just weren't trying. They just quit. It was sad. It was pathetic. It was just like, oh my god, dude. I actually booed for the first time. Oh, Burger? Yeah, he's doing all right, dude. Good for him. I'm happy for him, dude. He's doing good. Did you see the last one he just talked about? He started off with his conquest, talking about his member, how big it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit! I gotta move my chili. Hold on. Yeah, I can't leave these in direct sunlight because this is what happens, guys. You get sunburned too. They can't have direct sunlight this time of year. They can have only a partial because the sun just kills them. I mean, my third in the morning, I forget, and fucking yeah. Oh well. Yeah, stinker. He's all right, dude. I mean, he's like kind of like he's got like Asperger's or something, dude. He's got some kind of autism, definitely. I picked up on that now. You ever pick up how he's always got like repeat thing or like, oh yeah, from movies or TV shows or something. Yeah, I have a cousin that does that shit. Socially awkward, has no filter. But good for him, dude. I mean, he's making it all right. I'm just wondering where his money came from, if it's gonna run out or not. I think he got a settlement or something because he didn't retire. I don't know what he was working in, but he talked about he had a bad knee. That's why he was at home. That's what he was doing. That's when I was watching him on YouTube when he did his show, and he would just talk about other kick people. And now it's kind of cool. I just watched it on YouTube. I didn't have to even go on Kick. And it's when he first went, oh, I was watching, what? He's on Kick? Like, yeah, I saw when he first got to Thailand. Like, but did you know that he got banned from Soy Six? I guess Soy Six is one of the main street. They got many places, I guess. I've never been to Thailand, but they have Soy Six, I guess, is a very well known place in Pattaya. And it's like where all the main bars or something. And then he's 86 to all the bars. I guess he left without paying a bill, and he was running away and shit. And he caught up to him. He paid it, and they took a picture. You're 86. You're banned. Like all the bars had his picture, so he's banned from all the bars now. You see an old short Ben and Cebu did a bro can sing good. I was like, never seen that. But by the way, he is the lead singer because he was the lead singer for a while. The new lead singer of Journey. He's a Filipino, and they saw him on YouTube actually singing, and they auditioned him. They liked him. They picked him up, and he was the lead singer of Journey for a long time. Really good singer, actually. True story. Yeah, Burger Planet got banned. So his I think his what do you call it? His uh his content was struggling, but I just started watching him again the last couple of days, and he's talking again. And it's like, when he talks to the camera, that's him. That's what he does. And it kind of put things in perspective for me. I said that's why people watch streamers. It's people that talk to the camera. Now, if you interact with other people on it, that's even better, because it gets the conversation going. And that's what I'm gonna say. That I just didn't feel it. If I don't feel like streaming or whatever, talking to anybody, I get like that sometimes. So I didn't want to get on it. Then I was all negative, also. So it was gonna be all negative stuff. I noticed that my last couple of streams were real negative. So I'm like, I'll let get that stuff go, and then come back. So it's gone. So I thought it was a good day to come back. So I'm back, guys. So Stinker says, I think you have to be sincere and honest, like you do as well. You do, bro. That's why I can't watch Twitch. I mean, I'm not saying they're all phony or whatever, but everybody that I've watched on Twitch is not. I don't like. I can't. I don't know. On Kick, it's a little different. It's just a couple guys like, hey, especially the IRL. That's why I like watching the IRL. So that's what I hope be doing someday. When I can get the right equipment and stuff. Um, yeah, I need equipment, especially if you're doing the durations. Of like doing it. For the whole day and stuff, for the phone and stuff. Just the battery pack alone. Yeah, but we'll see. Well, that thing is that comes with age, bro. I don't know how old you are. No, I remember when I was that age too. You know how I felt. So it's kind of like, and I remember with the older people my age when I was this age, that age. How they acted and stuff. So it kind of puts things in perspective too. I'm like, yeah. There's things that I wouldn't do that I don't do. Like yesterday, my dad was giving me a ride to the pharmacy, and we're at a stoplight, and then a light came on from the strip mall. There was a bunch of kids on e-bikes, but they were the little motorcycle ones. There wasn't the ones with pedals. Some were scooters also, but they took off. It was a band of them, like a dozen of or so of them, and they were doing wheelies, a couple wheelies and shit. And one of them in the back was in the back watching behind them, make sure, I don't know, he was watching. I guess he was the guy in the back watching out, like a motorcycle club, like a MC. And I said, my dad, fucking kids, man. He said something like that. Well, I guess they're at the age when they do shit, huh? I said, yeah, they are, but you gotta know, what to do, what not to do. So it's like, I mean, if they crossed the whatever, to go to the next strip mall and go on they did it. They went on the main street. They're doing wheelies. So I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I'm not their dad. I'm not their mom. All right, Seeker, take care, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're okay, by the way. Ay, anyways, what I've been up to? Well, I've been up to trying to figure a way. Hmm, how should I say? Of getting access to, I don't know, like say currency, I guess. Right? Ooh, I got 5 likes. Thank you, by the way. Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate it. And you guys know my situation right now. I can't work. Okay. So that's not the thing. The last thing that a month ago, that I came and thought about was, well, you know, why don't I just, you know, I think I went to the pharmacy and there's a plasma donation place and I checked it out. I checked it out before a couple of years ago and I couldn't go because my blood pressure, they bounce me because they give me a physical. This time, my blood pressure's good. So they rejected me, right? Because I'm a diabetic. So I went and asked my doctor. So I asked everybody. He said, no, you're diabetic. Doesn't matter. It's okay. As long as, your blood sugar is good. It won't drop too much. Okay. She gave me a release form. My doctor did. And she gave me some stuff from the Red Cross saying that it doesn't matter, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I'm not going to deal with that person. So I found another place down the road in another part of town. I saw the people going in and out. I said, oh, okay. And I walked in there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I figured out what it was. The place is real close to my house. Kind of wanted us to keep it kind of upscale clientele or donors, should I say? So I guess she looked me down and she said, I don't want this guy. Yeah. So I went to the other side of the train tracks, right, shall we say, and yeah, they accepted me. Passed my physical. They give you extra physical. Check your blood pressure, your lymph nodes. I mean, they'll check. Like back when you used to go to a regular doctor and they'll check that stuff when you're a kid. They'll check that. Check your breathing. Check how you walk. Make sure you're not inebriated. They really want to check and make sure you're not on drugs. They check your pupils. Yeah, they want to make sure you're not a drug addict. Like you're not high. Makes sense, right? IV user, whatever. Make sure you're hydrated. You know, all the vitals. Anyways, so I donated, and it was on this arm right here, and it went all right. A couple times. Like yes, there's a light that goes on. There's like not going fast enough, or it's stuck, or whatever, and got to play around with the needle a couple times, but it went real slow because other people were like sitting. They went and they finished. I'm like, whoa. And other people came in and were about to finish at the same time as I did. Going back to the next story. The next time I went, I tried on this arm, and they were struggling right away. And like the light and whatever. So they had to get another guy to go in there, and he's just jabbing and jabbing and jabbing. You okay? You okay? I still feel it right now. That was last week. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna take a picture. I don't know if you can actually see. Let's see. Can you see the bruise? That's over a week ago, and here's this one. This is from last week also. The thing is that I've dealt with these kind of people before. When I meet these kind of people, I forget what they're called. Philo whatever. The people that draw blood. That's their trade. Whenever you have to give blood samples, you do that. Whenever you donate blood, which I used to donate blood, I was a regular donor back in the 90s. And then a lot of students or people without experience, and they would mess me up, dude. At one time, dude, like she stabbed me like five. Hey, I think it was a he 5 times in this arm actually, and then they did it 3 times on this arm. I'm like, dude, what the hell, dude? Because they're not experienced enough. And the thing is that I was told, I've always been told, and I've known this since I was a kid, that something happens. They say my veins are really hard to find. Like something happens, I don't know, so for defense mechanism, like they tend to like just hide, like get lower away or something. I see them too. They kind of like tend to disappear. They say they're a little more narrow and stuff. So I've known that. So they actually, when they do IVs, they have to do them like, they do them in your hand or whatever. But anyways, long story short, um, we had issues the last couple times, and I hadn't gotten over a week, and I finally went in yesterday to see if this, and they said no, that one wouldn't pass. So that's what I've been doing. I've been donating plasma for cash, basically. Uh, Reason I've been doing that, uh, there was a little bit of a uh, something happened with my family over in the Philippines. Um, it started off with like neighbors, which are relatives, and she was telling me, I said, "Uh oh, well, it's a matter of time." Then it happened to the other sister. I'm like, "Uh oh," so bad that they had to be in the hospital. I'm like, "Oh no, dude." Heavy diarrhea and throwing up and stuff. They couldn't find what it was. And okay, and then what else they had? Oh, symptoms were like they had like back pain and aches and pains in her knees and stuff with the fever. But then by the time my son caught it, she finally told. Oh, then the other niece right next to them that plays with those two nieces got sick too. But then she told me that the weekend before that, the 3 or 4 days before that, the other nephew across the house, he got sick too. By this time, the older son, my older brother, my older son, got sick too. And then my wife got sick too. She was complaining about her back. So the Google doctor detective, whatever researcher that I am, researched hantavirus, and those are some of the symptoms. So yeah, I had to get money for medications and for all three of them. Yeah, so that money came in handy for that. So what do? You sell your own blood for your own family, right? I guess. So the next thing is, I don't. They give you debit cards, right? That's what I dropped down there yesterday. But luckily, I took all the money out already. I took out all the major part of the money. I went to the ATM. They have special ATMs where you don't get charged anything, or you go to regular ATM and get charged 350. And I said, I'm not gonna lose 350 after they took out whatever they did. I worked hard for that money. So I went to the local Target. 7-Eleven and Targets have those that brand of ATM. So I took out the majority part of the money, and then I left out whatever was there. The leftover money, I bought my mom a cake. Her birthday was this week. Happy birthday, mom. She turned 77. My mom's in good health. Let's keep her here for a long time. So, anyways, that's what I dropped. That credit card. They give you a credit card. They put the money on it, and went down there. So I have to go check. But I'm gonna double check my bag again real well before I go down there. And three people, how you doing? So anyway, so what I did, I don't like using my regular debit card anymore for all these transactions that I do now. Um, so smart me, what I did, I said, well, I'll just just take out these cards like Venmo, and I already have a pen pal. By the way, this is my slick way of putting in my commercial for my PayPal accounts. Anyways, I got Venmo because I have a PayPal account. I have a link on my bio, by the way, guys. If you guys want to contribute to my channel, I really appreciate it. Those that have done it, I really appreciate it too. I've been storing my money, by the way, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I got a PayPal, I got a card for PayPal, and I got an account. I got a Venmo card account, and I got a card. And I use my Venmo card mostly for the bigger transactions, certain bills, when I want to send money overseas. Instead of going to Western Union now, I don't go to Western Union. I don't have to walk to Western Union and wait for the hours. I just go on Remitly, just instant money. Um, my wife's in the process of opening a bank account, so I can send, from there to the bank account, and there'll be no charges. But even now, I'm just saving money on charges. The next thing, the one that I like actually, is this one right here. There's my Cash App. According to Curricular, this is the ghetto card. This is the card you get when you don't have a bank account or can't get a credit card. I don't care. That's not the case, but I don't care. I have it and I like it because this is what I use whenever I go to 7-Eleven, a gas station, the Quickie Mart down the street, whatever, and I buy Ghost. I'll buy Ghost or whatever. 7-Eleven, I'll buy whatever. And whatever change is left over, like this bill right here, was $7.52 for these two. Yeah, it's expensive, I know. $7.52, right? So my change would have been 48 cents, but since it was a card, there's no change, right? Well, what it does, it rounds it up. The 48 cents rounds it up in crypto. For me on Cash App, it rounds it up to Bitcoin, actually. And we'll see if it went through already. No, it hasn't gone on there yet. But I got my other purchases on there. And it'll tell you right there uh, your sale and then how much you got in Bitcoin. Like you got 97 cents and the previous purchase and whatnot. Yeah. And then shows the total amount of Bitcoin that I have and the dollar amounts. You can flip it around. So right now it's $5. It goes up and down by thing. So total, I think I have five something. But right now, since crypto's going down right now, Bitcoin is at 73,628. But whenever it goes down to 74,000, it goes up, right? So you play with it, or you can take it out, and then it's cash, whatever. So I leave it in there if it ever goes up, or I can always transfer this. Those are my Kraken account, and I have Bitcoin on there, and I'm staking it. I'm staking crypto on Kraken. So there it is. Someone's asking if I day trading. That was kind of or trading. That was kind of, come on. You almost gave yourself up there, buddy. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I don't use my regular debit card for my I don't bank. I have a credit union. Excuse me, credit union. And I just when I have from there because that's the only one I have just for my bills. So I have another one that I put money in there to distribute to my cards whenever I need, to my PayPal. My PayPal mainly is the one for my account, my YouTube account. So whenever I get donations or whatnot, I put the money there into what do you call it? Let me open it up, guys. Whenever I get money on PayPal or extra money gets put in there, Gucci hot dog. Hot dog, buddy. Go get hot dog. I put it in my crypto.
Here.
Go, go, go.
Hey, here.
I put that in my crypto account, and I already got 8 cents on my rewards because the annual rate is 4%, and that's PYUSD. So that's a stable coin. That's a PayPal stable coin. So it's a 1-to-1. So for every dollar I put in, I get one stable coin, one PayPal stable coin. See right here, PayPal stable coin, and they give you so I got $100 in there, and available value is $10 by the end of the year. So just keep it in there. It's just like an investment. Like I said, it's for my channel. Sí, hablo español. Who's that? Kaiser Lendas Quesadillo. Sí, sí hablo español. ¿Tú hablas español también? So, anyways, that's what I do. So, donations for my channel are on my PayPal. They're on my bio. So, if you like to, please give me a like and subscribe. I know that certain bloggers don't like to hear that, or regulars don't like to hear that, but hey, that's from a creator. This is our only commercial that we can have that says we don't have like ads popping up. Hey, please subscribe, whatever, or a ticker running by. More annoying, I think it is. But it's just like a reminder, hey, you know what? If you're a regular, hey, it's like thank you also to the regulars to come back. Subscribers, thank you also. I really appreciate it. But for new people, like Casira, hey, por favor, me puedes hacer un favor, puedes hacer un like y puedes suscribir a mi canal. Lo agradezco mucho si lo puedes hacer, por favor. Finally, someone who speaks Spanish, haha, have been those are Japanese people and people that don't speak Spanish. No, yo hablo español. Pero nada más pregunto un favor, si por favor me puedes hacer un like y subscribe nomás ahí. Entonces, es todo lo que estoy hablando nomás. Gracias. See, that's it. So hopefully I got a subscriber here. Don't remember how many I have, by the way, guys. So anyways, that's what I do, guys. Um, do I trade? Um, I have a portfolio. It's not a huge, big portfolio. It's just basically me right now. And I was telling my wife, actually, I said, this is what I should have learned like 30 years ago, at least 20 years ago. 10, 15 years ago, I definitely should have known this stuff, been doing this stuff. I would have been in pretty good shape right now. But maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. And that's what I told my wife. Maybe that's why right now I need to learn how to manage, invest, and make money work for the moment, the time when I finally get back on track and start making money. The goal is for me to start earning and making money like I used to. I'll do it. I'll do it somehow. I know I will. If it kills me, basically. But anyways, um, I'm just learning. I'm learning about the stock market. I'm learning about crypto as much as I can. I'm not heavily vested, but I've turned small amounts into bigger amounts. I'm not going to say how much. I'm not going to say what my goal is, but I have a goal of what I want to do, to the point where I want to start trading. And that's what it is when you start trading. Like, okay, you reach a certain amount, that's when you start trading. Now right now I'm just investing. So I'm putting in, I do my homework, I see, and then I put what I can afford and whatever I'm willing to be okay to let go in case it's gone. Just like in gambling, don't bet more than you're willing to lose. That's the ultimate thing. and it's gone pretty good. It's gone pretty good, especially in the stock market. I've been doing my homework real good. The stock market's really good right now. But then again, it's is it physics? Whatever you want to call it. We already know whatever goes up must come down. So yeah, be ready. It's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. It's really strong momentum. You know, everybody thinks, oh, the war. This is exactly what's driving it right now. This conflict right now over there in the Bay of Hormuz right now. I mean, if it turns into real, actual, like full-on skill war, then yeah, maybe I think it would affect certain stocks, not all of them. Some will affect negatively, some will affect positively, especially the ones in the government sector. Hey, you didn't get a bath today, buddy. So yeah, um, that's what it is. Crypto. A friend of mine got me into it. Basically, um, I see crypto as not a currency. It's not a currency. Uh, their transaction. Um, not devices. Transaction. It's hard to say. So basically, when you send money, send documents, send information, whatever. When you send from point A to point B, and that could be across town, okay, across the county, across the state, across the country, across the world. It's going to take a certain amount of time, right? Depending what method you use. So if you use Visa or Mastercard, it's going to take, I don't know, a couple seconds probably, right? Or whatever. I'll say boom, or but even then, it's still pending. I've noticed that because I go to my bank and it's like it shows it's pending, or my credit union, it's pending. Even though I said it went through because of the it showed the funds were good, it's still pending. It hasn't gone through yet, right? So bear with me what I'm trying to say. Uh, Western Union's another one. When I would send money to my wife through Western Union, it says, "Oh, it takes about 15, 20 minutes," and it would. I would get a text that okay, the money's good. She can pick it up if she's waiting there already. Or when she picks it up, then I get an email or whatever, a text, should say. With certain coins, because they're labeled coins, right? I mean, they're bits, they're nodes, they're X, they're little things in their internet. They're little things. So we'll just coins. When a coin gets used up, let's say not commercial for XRP, but this XRP got used to send, let's say instead of $100, let's say several million dollars in like about 5 seconds or less across. Boom. And that's what these coins do. Now coins like Bitcoin, now that is a currency. That's like gold basically. That's what it was labeled at, and that's what it's used as, because it goes up and down in value. Because it was originally made from peer to peer. So the fiat system, the system, the currency, money, anybody, dollar, yen, the British pound, nobody could handle that. Those, she'd send me 200 pesos, and boom, it'd be in my account right away. You know, and that's kind of like what we're gearing to now with the internet and with crypto and everything. That's why these all this stuff's going through right now because the way I figured it out, the way I'm hearing it is, get this, okay? They already have stable coins like PayPal. That's a one-to-one. A stable coin that's recognized by the U.S. government as it's being backed by the dollar, or it's backing the dollar. So it's never going to go up and down. Even though it'll show, you'll see it'll be 0.9998, whatever, yeah, whatever. But it's still one-to-one dollar. Okay? And it's instant. Like once you buy something with it, it's like boom. It's like in your hand already. Like whatever, you know. Like if you were like to buy it there on the spot, you know, like be handing the dollar over like that. That's what I'm trying to say. It won't take no time to check a credit card or nothing like that. It's just it's instant. Well, of course, she speaks Spanish. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent here. So welcome to my channel, by the way. Right now, I'm talking about cryptocurrency and how it works. So, as I understand it, so stable coins. So now there's another stable coin that I've been using and I've been buying and I've been staking on Kraken. I have Kraken, by the way. If anybody's interested, let me know. Um, and Kraken does both. It does crypto and it stocks, by the way, and it does EFTs, I believe. I'm not sure if it does bonds